All right, gonna be removing the headlight switch combo hazard light switch. All right, there is a molding here. I've already loosened it, but I'm showing you where it's gonna come out of. It's right here, and it's midway on the dashboard. You pop that out, just be real careful. I'll show you where the connection point is, right there. So you wanna be careful with it so you don't break it. That's good. Now, I'm gonna move that out of the way. I've already took out the two secure bolts. You unscrew there. I use the regular screwdriver, so I'm not sure if you can see the bolt right there where my fingertips are. Okay, you pull them, remove them, and then this will pull out from the bottom first, because it's kind of like hooked on there from the top. See these two hooks here? You don't want to break them, so do not pull from the top. Pull from the bottom once you remove those screws. Now, here's the cable, hot wire right here, connected to the back of it. I'm going to put it on pause. I'm just going to disconnect that, as you can see. It disconnects from there. All right? 1 second. Just to be clear, to make it easier for you so you don't have a struggle. But this is the part coming from the wiring harness out of the truck. That's what you push down. That green button right there. And it'll unlock and you're able to slide it out from the back of the connection there. It's only one way it goes in. As you can see, the grooves on the side there prevents you from installing it incorrectly. All right, we got it removed there. Now, to get it out of this, we got a couple spots here. Let me close this door, making too much noise there. So there's a couple spots here. You got to squeeze here. Gosh, it's so difficult to do this. Let me put it on pause and I'll show you. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So the pins that you have to pinch to release are at the bottom towards the hazard light switch, right behind it. Both sides, one on this side and one on that side right there. So you have to squeeze them. It will pop out from the bottom. And these top ones here are kind of like glide in a little bit. So again, you want to remove it from the bottom first and the rest will come out. This is the front of it. What it normally looks like. It will go in just like this here. Now the issue why I'm changing the light switch is my issue is with the hazard button. But since this is one complete unit here, it's mandatory to replace the whole thing. Now I did have some success in the past about opening up the switch and getting in there and cleaning the how can I say, it's not really a spring, but the button for the hazard, it kind of like gunks up a little bit in there. And there was some tips on YouTube that I saw about spraying Windex in there to kind of free it up. But it's just giving me issue really bad. The other day, I could not turn the hazard lights off. And that's usually the problem. You either have difficulty turning them on or turning it off. So I just figured, you know what, I did what I could to try to save the money first time around, and I don't want to get stopped and DOT'd, and that's going to be an issue. So we went ahead and purchased a brand new one, and I've seen a bunch of them on Amazon and eBay and stuff, but the correct one for me was this number right here. Okay, and it's a Volvo part. So the tricky thing with buying it from the dealer is you got to make sure you got the right one, because if you got the wrong one, you're up a creek, guys, because the dealer will not take back electrical parts as a return. Okay, let me let that box drop there. Okay, so this is the brand new switch. Just seems like it's okay. I checked it out before I left the dealership, so I opened it up there to make sure. Let's see some of the numbers back here. I wonder if it's the same as the other one. Let me get a quick picture of this. Bear with me one quick second before I forget. Let me zoom on in there. Okay, so that's about it. So I'm going to connect it back in here, and it should just pop right in. Pop right. Oh my God, it's hard to do this with one hand, guys. You know, there we go. We got it to pop in. I kind of want to let you guys see and know about this. I got to set myself up better for these videos because I know people can use them. So now if you notice it popped in, it locked there. That's a guide pin on top. And there's another guide pin right there. And the other lock right there. So it is locked in. And the good thing is, since this is not grounded, obviously, I could plug the switch in and test it before I reinstall it back in here. So that's what we're going to do here now. Hold on again and let me connect the green wire to the back here, and then we'll do a test together. Hopefully it works. Okay guys, once again, this is the old switch, and the problem I was having was with the Hazzard. It would not come on. Everything else worked on it. I didn't have any issues outside with any of the lights or anything like that, which would have caused me to think I have a short. So let's hit the button here and see if it works. There it is right there. Cross your fingers, guys. Okay, there was a little hesitation there in the beginning, but it is working. And I just tell you, be gentle with that button. Just push it once, let it do its thing. Push it again. So that's good. All right, we could go ahead and put this back shortly. And that's one thing off the bucket list there, guys. So again, mine is a 2020 Volvo VNL760, and the part worked. I would stay clear from the parts on Amazon on this because they make so many different ones, and trust me when I tell you, they look the same, but they are not the same. They are not the same. And some of them electric parts you might not be able to bring back, so it's not a good idea to take a chance, waste your money, waste the time it get delivered and stuff. Now there's some reputable guys that are selling used ones that literally came out of the Volvo, so that might work for you. But again, there's a lot of misinformation because the switches look the same, and they will not tell you exactly what year or guarantee you the year, and they'll maybe put the blame on you, or they'll put that the part is not refundable, you know, or returnable. So you don't want to lose out on that. Again, this was the sticker on the original back of mine here. I don't know if any of that numbers mean the same, but that's the dealio. So I'm happy my light switch working. Let me go ahead and put that back. I had issues with my wipers. That's the next thing we're going to work on, and we got a PM to do. So I'm curious to see now if I replace the fuse after replacing that switch. Maybe that take care of that short. Maybe there was something together working on that. Well, we'll know shortly. Talk to you in a little bit. Thank you very much.